Let's do this. Make sure my cigarette is adequately juiced and ready to rock, and just change the cotton on it. Seriously, have not moved? Damn. I wasn't gone too long though, so. Alright. Let's do this. $145 seconds of latency. God dang, that's pretty bad. Twitch being twitchy. Yeah, Twitch has been weird lately for a lot of people. My favorite. It was alright, it was awesome, man. My roommate made sirloin steak skillet, green bean sirloin steak skillet, or something like that. It was fucking good. Way better than the Little Caesars or ramen that we usually eat, or that I usually eat, pizza rolls and shit. So yeah, it was fire. That boy loves putting broccoli and stuff, and I don't mind it whatsoever. Yeah, I did too. I did too. So does he. He makes a fire ass like broccoli casserole. It's really good. That was a good race right there. Am I the same cat I was earlier? No, I don't think I am. I think I'm something different. That was a complete RNG cat. You have a tail, that's right. The last one was like a stub, huh? Next level strats is to not have a tail because it increases lag on the screen. Extra sprites. Something like that, I don't know. Ooh, perfect. Nice! First try on both without even having to scan for them. And just remembered the exact positioning. Yeah, we'll have to make use of it if it's going to be a rarer and rarer occasion. Muscle memory for this beast game, hell yeah. Next level game strats. The most important, most input perfect game there is. We got some frame perfect bug catches we're about to do. Okay, so the bug's not over here. Please be over here. Yeah, there he is. Fuck. Good RNG. What the fuck is this? This is Petz Catz 2, baby. Yeah, I did watch Paranoia Agent. Not all of it. I've watched about 3 or 4 episodes through. And it looks good so far. But for some reason, like the website I was using to stream it was having issues, so I stopped for the day. And I have yet to go back to it. That was a couple days ago. Oh, shit. This game is really incredible. That's pretty good sardine tension. Usually, you have to let it wait a little bit longer. Damn it, Warren, making me bonk. So I think like an 840 is about as fast as you can do this. What else is worth watching besides your robot trash? I really liked Ungo. It's very mystery driven. It's kind of like silly mystery driven though, not as Okay, so doing well already. On my top, Darker Than Black. If you haven't seen, incredible. Trying to think of all like really cool stuff I watched. Oh, Terror and Resonance, really great. I love the shit out of that one. None of those are mech shows. Darker Than Black's one of my all-time favorites for sure. It kind of got a little bit weird when they try to like take it really cerebral towards like the second season or whatever, but still really good. The first season especially. Ungo is amazing. I love it. It's like super underrated too. Like it doesn't have a whole lot of like not a whole lot of people have seen it. Darker Than Black. Ungo, Darker Than Black, Terror, and Resonance. Terror and Resonance is really, really great. Fucking. And all of those are relatively short. Darker Than Black did a full season, but Ungo and Terror and Resonance are both only like 12 or 13 episodes, I believe. Yeah, yeah. 12 to 13 episodes is pretty standard for like an arc, to cover one arc, which is like one season or whatever usually. Some of them go for like, they don't have breaks in between. I would ask questions about this game, but I'm not sure if I want to. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a whole lot to tell you. Basically, it's a game that I found that my sister used to play when I was little. So I went and figured I'd do a speed run for it, and just so happens that there are other runs for it. So right now I'm just fighting to see if I can beat the time that is listed in the splits. Because the splits we're fighting against right now are world record splits. I should do pretty well up until like the water, fire, ice area. That's when we will either lose a little bit of time or hopefully stay even. Yeah, it is a funny game. Basically, it's like a complete, what would you call it, where you just run around and fetch quest. It's just a fetch quest style game. You actually do have like 2 little boss battles at the end, but they ain't shit. It's more for meme purposes and to entertain myself. See, I think I lose like a second every load. Single player MMO is the right term. Hell yeah. Yeah, so far I'm just on a run of trash games. Between this and White Knight Chronicles, it's like a couple of real bad games. White Knight Chronicles is fucking awful. I wouldn't wish that upon anybody. Miss the old FF11? Yeah, oh man, me too. Me too. My favorite game. But it will never be not the same, at least. I gotta switch butt pillows. My chair has like a huge hole in it. Oh yeah, this is way better. Oh boy, this is comfort. My desk chair has like a tear in it, and because of the material it is, you can't just like sew it back up. It's like that weird mesh material. So like now that I had to put a pillow down to make sure that I don't fall through my seat. Butt pillow, yeah, classic. That's my next level strats, honestly. I don't know even what that guy is. That little thing on the ground that just periodically injects himself into the game. Doritos are always on sale. That's for a good reason. Doritos are bad. They're super unhealthy. We eat Lay's pickle flavored potato chips here because we go hard. We love pickle chips. Damn it! You get sick if you eat them? Damn, I'm sorry to hear that. What about them? Is it just like the artificial flavorings and stuff like that that make you sick? Or are you talking about Lay's? Because either way, they're both pretty much just fake flavorings. You learned about cotton. Skip the cutscene. Let's rock. Let's go get some cotton. Very nice. I think the positioning is like right here. Perfect. Doritos are the ones that make me sick. Must be the cheese flavoring, because I can eat any other corn chips with cheese flavors, just not Doritos. Yeah, that is weird. So I have a cousin that's like super allergic to like everything on earth. Like red dye 3 and blue dye and yellow dye, all kinds of weird shit, right? So she can't eat like anything, man. And I was like, I didn't even know there was that much stuff in the food that I eat. All this dyes and whatnot. So it could be, man. They got some weird stuff they put in your food. Yeah, she can't eat anything. I remember when we were little, I was like eating breakfast and she just sat there and watched me pour my cereal. I was like, do you want some cereal or what? Like, she's a few years younger than me. She's like, no, sorry, I can't eat cereal. I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, I'm lactose intolerant and also allergic to like this and this and this. And I was like, so what do you eat? She has to eat like this really weird, like specific off-brand flavorless oatmeal for breakfast every morning. I was like, yo, this is... I'm over here just murdering Lucky Charms. Like, wow, that's so sad. I'll never forget that. We were like renting a house for Thanksgiving and we all were like as a family grouped in this big place. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I lose time every time that happens. In the beginning is when I should be making up and saving the most time. So I can't afford to be losing time to these saves. I just gotta remember that they're all automatically defaulted no, except for the ones that are them. We gotta talk back to Gertrude again, Dirty Gertie. drink mostly soy milk just because I prefer it. Yeah, I drink lactose-free milk because otherwise it fucks me up real bad. That's only because I ate like 9 bowls of cereal a day, like every day for a very long time, and apparently I just got less and less resistant to the milk. Damn it! That was really weird. I was like right on top of that spot. It's okay. See, these loads, like, the Wii doesn't deal with these loads like I do. I consider, like, if I really care about breaking the world record in this game, like, well, at the end of this run, we'll see just, like, what it looks like. As far as, like, if it's something I can even do between the load time disparities. And if not, I'll just download the Steam version, because I'm sure that that is free. But if I can't guarantee that I'm going to play at the same pace, then it's not even worth spending money on Steam. But I have like some Steam credit or whatever that I might as well use. $10, yeah. It's not the end of the world, I don't care. I'm sure that Pirate Bay probably has some kind of copy of it as well, if I really did care that much. Oh, that was good. That was as close to the wall as you can get without bonking. If I can get the cherries right here, it'll put me like 30 seconds ahead. 30 seconds more ahead. But that's RNG. Yes, no bonking. That's good. Damn it, I'm logged. 100% Nino Kuni run next. Oh, god damn. Hell no. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. I don't even know what would dictate 100%. Would that be all recipes, all familiars, all bosses, or just all collectibles? I don't know what you would consider collectibles in that game. Recipes and familiars, I guess. Platinum % would make more sense as far as like categorizing it, but that doesn't even make you get all the familiars. Yeah, that would make more sense. I know that that can be done in like 70 hours or less. Oh fuck, I didn't want that. Please be cherries. Yes! Oh my god, that's such a big help. So that actually makes that quite a bit faster. Saves me a trip. You platinum Nino Kuni at 80 hours? Maybe then. Could be less. I just know that somebody was like, I have a platinum save file at 76 hours. So I was like, okay, so that means that... I just know that one of them's like a money one, but we can pretty much just, that can be done so quickly with the duplication. It would still probably be longer than 2 days, though. Even at, like, if it was, like, really well routed and everything. Which, I don't know if I could play a game for 2 days straight. Like, I do 7-hour speedruns, that's fine. But when you're talking about longer than a 24-hour period of time, I don't know if that's something I got in me. Like Final Fantasy IX Legend of Dragoon, the 10 to 13 hour range is probably like the end of my capability. It would not be worth it because nobody else is running it. I would have to literally create the category on the speedrun page. That's the only group I'm modded in. Can you believe that? I'm not even modded in Parasite Eve. I can't even verify my own runs in Parasite Eve. It's so stupid. I followed from your Nino Kuni stream on the other stream. Oh, you're talking about for the really longathon, probably when I ran Nino Kuni. Yeah, I got Nino Kuni down to a really crazy time, so we decided that it's probably time to move on to other games. Since then, I ran White Knight Chronicles and got that down to a really good time. So I'm just kind of thinking of filler games to play right now. So that's where we're at. That's why we're playing the cat game. Why aren't you modded for Parasite Eve? I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know if it's like you gotta contribute so much or something, or like I don't know what the deal is, but I feel like if there's any speedrun community that I should be modded in, it's that one. Can't Carsey? I think he can. I haven't really asked though. I'm sure that if I made a point of it and be like, guys, can I be modded? They would probably be like, oh yeah, we don't care. But the fact that like it was never, while I'm submitting all those runs I was submitting, it never even once got mentioned or anything. Nobody cared to be like, hey, you want to be modded since you're submitting a lot of runs that you know. The only thing that it helps with is because in like Nino Kuni, we didn't have a whole lot of people, right? So like it would sometimes take days for the people to verify the runs because like we weren't checking it frequently because there was only me and Quaz really playing it, and that was like off and on for both of us for a little while. So whereas at Parasite Eve, it pretty much only took about a day for my runs to get accepted every time I submitted one. But still, I just thought it funny. I was like, for real, if anybody should be modded, I mean, come on now. But Primus is modded, so that's probably good enough. Considering, like, I just be like, I shoot him a message or whatever, or I text Carsey and be like, yo, will you just verify my shit? And they'll be like, ah, okay. Half the mods don't even have runs. Yeah, I know. Half the mods are like mods for Parasite Eve 2. Because I guess they're combined as far as like under the games tab, so that all the mods for both pages are combined. Yeah, because there's a lot of people modded that don't play Parasite Eve 1 or 2. So that would make sense that something like that exists. But yeah, Nino Kuni, I got modded, and he's like, I'll just mod you so you can verify your own runs. I was like, what? You'll mod me? Oh my goodness, this is such an honor. He's not modded for 2, so they're not combined then. That's weird. Maybe it was just the bros modded each other and shit, I don't know. But as far as like knowing the game, no one knows it better than I do. So, whatever. I don't really care though. I don't think Parasite Eve will ever be touched. Unless somebody comes out of nowhere and gets really good out of nowhere. I don't think anybody's going to bother to the time that I have there now. So I shouldn't have to do any more runs, at least anytime soon. Unless Primus decides to start chugging for it again. He could do it. But it would take pretty... Like, it's gotten down to the point now where it's going to take, like, multiple runs. Just eating bad runs until you get that one good one. Bros modding bros. Hell yeah. Lappy Lake. Get the pear. Gotta make sure I get the pear. That saves a lot of time. This is a PS2 game, yes. It's also available on the Wii, which is what the best times run it on. And I know that there's like load time discrepancy between the Wii and the PS2, even though this is a 90K, so it's about as good as it's going to get. I know that there's still discrepancy, so I don't know if I'm actually capable of beating the world record because it was ran on Wii. But I know that he didn't play super great. Like, there were some spots where there could have been, you know, just a little bit cleaner. And, but I don't know if those spots are big enough time allowances to overcome the time that I lose to loads, if that makes sense. So we'll find out. First, I gotta get to the point where I'm just playing as good as he did. You know what I mean? Before I can bitch about load times. But yeah, I'm playing it on the PS2, to answer your question. Yes! That was a really good, good guess from you right there. How do you choose the games? Do you enjoy them or just force yourself? It's a little both. It's a little both. So it started with, I'll kind of explain the chronological order of my speed running. It started out with Final Fantasy IX. I picked that game because I love that game, and I played that game a bunch of times, and I wanted to learn it. And after a while of doing runs at that, I just got real burnt out because it's so long, and it's so easy to screw up, and so punishing if you screw up and everything. And then, so I was like, fuck this, man. I want to look for a game that's shorter, that's cool, that I can see myself, like, playing. So I found Parasite Eve, and even though I hadn't played Parasite Eve before, I played like 10 minutes a long time ago when I downloaded it as a package on an emulator website. So I was like, you know what, that game's cool. I'm going to check it out. It's still kind of an RPG. It's still kind of short. So I went and looked, and there were really, really good notes for it. So I started running Parasite Eve. After I started running Parasite Eve, I did that for a long time, like months, before I got the time that I have on Parasite Eve now. And then I ran a console version of Parasite Eve because they were talking about splitting the leaderboards and making my time irrelevant. So I was like, well, I'll just get a really good console time. So I got a really good console time now. And, hold on a second. Aquarium. So after I got the really good console time, I was like, I need to think of other games to run. So that's when I went back to Ni no Kuni that I had done. Actually, I played some small things in between there. I played South Park Stick of Truth, Bram Stoker's Dracula, the Simpsons arcade game. Just, you know, dedicated a day or two to each one of those, and was like, nothing I really care about getting serious about. And then I moved to Ni no Kuni. I did one rough run of it, and then I revisited it months later. That's when I needed to do the console runs for Parasite Eve. So after I finished that, I went back to Ni no Kuni and practiced, and that's when I ended up on Really, Really Longathon. I was able to get the world record during all the practicing I was doing for the marathon. Then I set the marathon in the world record, and then I set the world record in the marathon, and then I got a better time than I did in Longathon just a few days ago. So then I decided to do White Knight Chronicles because I had it, and I know it was made by the same people that made Ni no Kuni, so I was like, you know what, this could be a good game. So I decided to start running that, and I routed it all myself and everything. That was over the past week and a half, I guess. And I got a time on that, decided I want to improve it just a little bit, redid the notes a little, and then I got the other time that I got last night. So that's kind of the order of things. And then this game I owned, and I kind of found and was like, you know what, that'd be funny. That'd be funny to play and just see how it went. So that's why I'm doing this right now. It's not anything I'm making myself do, or, you know, I actually have a handful of games here that I'd be interested in running, but some of them require a lot more effort to learn than others and things like that. So I knew that this one is pretty much just memorization. So I'd play this, see if I can get the world record before I move on to like hard learning Rogue Galaxy or Dark Cloud or whatever else. Improve it a little bit, shaves off an hour. Yeah, well, to be fair, the first run was not great. But yeah, I did shave off an hour and 23 seconds. I felt good. And there's still probably 10 to 15 minutes of free time save. But outside of that, it's going to be difficult. You'd have to figure out some new stuff. Speedrunning sure takes a lot of commitment. I don't think I could keep replaying games. Yeah, see, so a lot of people tell you to pick like your favorite game ever, a game that you never get tired of. And Legend of Dragoon and Final Fantasy IX are those for me, right? But I was like Final Fantasy IX is just so long. Legend of Dragoon even longer. So I just couldn't do it. Like I got tired of it. And then Parasite Eve, Ni no Kuni, this game, White Knight Chronicles, they're all games I never even played casually. I learned completely blind, and for some reason I just like to do that a lot more. I like it like that a lot better than ruining games that I enjoyed. Whereas the repetition is just something that you learn to deal with. Yeah, I murdered the shit out of that split. But can I save? But do I lose 3 minutes in loads? We're gonna find out. Parasite Eve is the only one that I actually got like really fucking tired of. Like if you said play White Knight Chronicles tomorrow, or Ni no Kuni tomorrow, I'd be like, yeah, okay, you know what, fine. You know, there's some time save left in those. So I did. So, or I would. But if you told me, hey, do some Parasite Eve runs, I'd be like, why? I'm just really fucking tired of that game. I love that game, but I'm just tired of doing runs for it. Not to mention that there's like not a whole lot of, like it would take probably 50 to 100 runs just to even have the opportunity to get a better time just because of RNG and all that stuff than the time I have now. So like that's a lot of time dedicated for no reason. Will I learn the lore of Parasite Eve when you have me around? You goddamn right. Yeah, it's crazy that I've spent more hours on that game than probably anyone on Earth. And, like, I could not tell you the story front to back as far as, like, the small details. Like, I know the overarching theme and most of the information that's pertinent to explain in, like, marathon settings or whatever, but outside of that, like, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I still don't know about the game when people ask. I'm like, what? I think because of this? But Ni no Kuni, like sub 6 is probably possible. After seeing how the run turned out that I did, if you like played like a god and got good luck and all that stuff, I think sub 6 is doable. And then in White Knight Chronicles, sub 5 is doable. But in Parasite Eve, like there's probably only a minute of time save, maybe a minute and a half. Maybe not even that much, man. I'm thinking about it, and it's like, I don't know. I really couldn't tell you how much time's left. Because I got perfect RNG encounter-wise. Like, I could get 121 worms, so that's 40 seconds probably. A better centipede, maybe 10 seconds. Maybe some, like, cleaner menuing. We'll call that 20 seconds in the whole run. That's really it, man. So maybe like a minute to a minute and a half. And that's everything going as perfect as it went on mine and just playing that much better. Oh, shit. Went to the wrong place. Where's Stanley? What the fuck? There he is. Yeah, my sum of best is like a minute and a half lower, but the issue with that is that those are all were encounterless. And you can't get encounterless and get the best time. Like you need the amount of encounters I got in my current PB in order to be high enough level to not lose any time at the end. So the only thing that could change is like 121 worms, menuing a couple of maybe like better fights throughout, but yeah, it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be really fucking hard. Which is why it's not even worth trying. at this point. Like it's not like SM64 where I just want to push for the best possible time ever. Like it's at a point where it's probably not going to be touched for a long time. Yeah, exactly. And not in like a boastful manner, but like, dude, God bless the person who's willing to put in that much time. And because first of all, you got to get good enough to even be able to, if the run was exactly equal, to execute the same or better. So that would require, the only person who's capable of that is the guy who's in second place right now, Primus. And then it would take, on top of that, all of the good luck that comes with tons of runs done over and over and over again, which I did for a long time until I was done. Yeah, then there's the mashing. Oh god. Yeah, Parasite Eve mashing is pretty brutal because of like the frequency of it. And unfortunately, it's not like Final Fantasy, where you can like stutter, like use X and square, so just like stagger your mashing between. You just gotta hit X a billion times. You said Jade Fields, right? Yeah. So I lost probably like 5 or 6 seconds talking, maybe 10 seconds, talking to the wrong cat. Oh, okay. Yeah, the bugs are up there by the bears. Honeykins, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Mario Odyssey. Yeah, I don't have a Switch, so fuck. So I don't know if I could do Mario Odyssey. Oh my god, yes! What a good guess. But it looks like a really fun game, and it's apparently really easy to learn at like an entry level. I think Parasite Eve 2 allows you to both. Yeah, it does. Parasite Eve 2 allows X and circle, so you can mash with 2 buttons. So that does help. But it's also like that's a completely different style of game. You know what I mean? Which doesn't always, which doesn't appeal to me the same way. So I don't know if I'd be willing to just iron out runs. And it also has tank controls, which made me want to kill myself. Really? You see, that's another thing that I'm kind of hesitant to even bother running modern or like current gen games. Fuck. Is the reason I don't want to. I'm gonna get Ni no Kuni 2 on Steam, and if we find any cool glitches or skips or anything like that, they could be gone in weeks or months, or any like cool strats for bosses and things. So like at least the luxury I have staying PS3 and older, I don't worry about any of that shit. Go to Lappy Lake, skip cutscene. Oh yeah, I know what I'm doing now. Yeah, Super Mario, Cuphead, Breath of the Wild, all those games have been patched, so the speedruns have had to like either evolve or like run on older versions, and you gotta like, either roll it back or have like uninstallers and unpatchers. Yeah, exactly. Somebody has to develop those, and so it's just kind of a hassle. Whereas like Ni no Kuni, the original like buffer skipping, levitate skipping, sewer skipping, all that stuff that we do, duplicate glitch, like it's gonna be there for everyone always, forever, because there's no updates, there's no online patches of any of that shit. Which is really, really nice. Because like when I ran South Park Stick of Truth, I had to find like some Russian torrent bullshit in order to find the unpatched release, like the launch edition. because like that's the fastest way to run it, because 2 skips got patched out, and the categories aren't separate based on updated or launch edition versions, unlike the leaderboards themselves. Dark Ranger 7, what's going on, man? Hello to you as well. What is on that thing behind you? Oh, over here? This is one of my PlayStations. I got Parasite Eve, White Knight Chronicles, and my cheese hat. And the blanket behind me is my my Packers blanket. Hangs over my window. It keeps all the cold air out. Because that window is not, like the curtains themselves don't keep the cold air. It's got like bad seals or something. I don't know. I used to watch a lot of Borderlands 2 runs, and the different categories use different patches. Yeah, see, well, like, unless the game's popular enough, it's really hard to justify splitting categories for anything that's not, like, obscenely apparent. Things like any percent versus any percent glitchless and stuff like that. Whereas South Park only had, 20 runners, it looks really bad if you split that down the middle and all of a sudden it's 10 runners. Same thing with Parasite Eve and the console variation. Like, it looks really bad when we only have 14 runners, period, to then change it and split it down the middle. Are you from Green Bay? No. No, I'm not. Oh, you're a fan too, Dark Ranger? Hell yeah. We had a rough day yesterday. We officially got eliminated from playoffs mathematically. It was a rough year for us, man. It was a real rough year for us. Borderlands 2 got real popular though. Yeah, it did. It did for sure. I know that So my friend actually came up to me today and asked me if I had heard of it. He wants to start speedrunning, and he asked me like how to get started. And I said, well, first of all, you gotta give me like a game or something that you even want to run. And he said, I can't remember what he said. I'll have to tell you guys here in a second. But it's like some weird new game that almost looks like it's got like some graffiti style artwork. It's called Hyper Light Drifter. Hyper Light Drifter. I don't know what it's about. But I sent him, there was a guides and all kinds of stuff for it, so I sent it to him. He said, cool, he's going to start learning it. But he said, you should play it. I said, well, it looks like it's like on Steam and PS4 and all that crap, and that's going to be a no for me, dog. But it looked interesting as far as like the cover art. Had a rough season thanks to the Vikings. Yeah, man. There's anytime that every year we're one solid hit away from the season being over, and you got to come to terms with that. Unfortunately, it's just a fact when somebody is that good. But I hope that they'll fire a lot of people. I hope that they'll fire a lot of people and understand, like, and maybe it took this bad year for them to realize just how good Aaron Rodgers is, and they'll start putting better players around him and better defenses and things like that. High move tech, I think, for a Hyperlight Drifter. Basketball fan, couldn't get into football. I'm the opposite. I'm not a huge basketball fan. I like watching March Madness just because of the upsets. And I'll catch Spurs games when they're on because we're from San Antonio. But other than that, like, it's not something I go out of my way to watch. Like, the Packers already determined my emotional health for the year. I don't have it in me to give that to another organization. Go to Hot Spring for Hyperlight Drifter, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, he said it looks dope. And I said, well, the times are like 30 minutes and stuff like that, so that could either mean it's a real short game that's got lots of skips, or that could mean it's really fucking hard to learn. Usually you can tell, like, if the worst time is really slow and the best time is like really fast, that usually means that it's a hella hard game to learn. One sport is enough. Yeah, I agree, man. I just, like, I invest so much of my emotional health into the Packers that, like, I would just be drained if I tried to do that for another sport. As soon as football ended, get into basketball and have it ruin me. couldn't do it. Damn it, I bumped. Good juke, bird. Dude, that was actually a really good line I took right there. I'm pretty happy with that. Don't follow any sports? I know a lot of people don't. Fighting games? Oh yeah, Melee. We're big Melee fans here. We like, well, I love Hungry Box, like my favorite esports player of all time. My buddy is more of like a Mango, Wiz Rogue, that kind of area. But I'm a Hungry Box diehard. That's my boy. And it was a good year for us. Fuck. So that's what I get for holding up, like getting ready to move as soon as the cutscene's over. That's why I keep opening those save prompts on accident. Go to Augusta and Dolphin Cove. Okay, I gotta make absolutely sure that I catch the swordfish before I get the flower. I gotta make absolutely sure. Because that would basically mean a reset. Or not basically, it would be a reset. I think this is the pushing of the rock right here, which is sometimes kind of finicky. Melee is fine. What do you watch then if you're a fighting games fan? Like Street Fighter and shit like that? Because I know a lot of people don't even consider Melee a fighting game. I think this is the fastest way to do it. Going down first before I go sideways. God, these controls are so shitty. See, I don't understand this. I was literally right over it, but I gotta push it past and then back for it to work. You see that? What the fuck? That happened last time too. That's so weird. Go to the zoo. Should be able to move level 1 rocks. Street Fighter, various anime fighters. My roommate likes a Salty Bet. I don't remember what engine that's based on though. I think it's a Street Fighter one. It's based off Mugen. Oh, okay. No, fuck! Ah, this is the... Oh, no. This is the aquarium. This is a side quest. I was wasting time here. Sigh. Luckily, I don't have to, like, finish that quest before I do this one. Good old Salty Bet, yeah. It's funny. I used to watch Salty Timo and things like that. Where, like, you, like, bet imaginary chips and just watch funny stuff happen. Just feels like the Salty Bet, like, if it's a decent, if it's, like, a hot chick or, like, a little girl, like, they always win. Some of the characters just broke as shit. But I guess that's kind of the novelty, that it's not supposed to be balanced. Go to Stanley at the top of Lappy Lake. I think the fastest way to get to the top of Lappy Lake I figured out was to go sideways here. Past the alligator. Yeah, I think this is the fastest way to do it. So you're saying that it's biased towards waifus then? Oh yeah, it totally is. Absolutely. Waifus and lollies. Yeah, that's definitely the fastest way because you have all that landing lag when you go from island to island. Dolphin Cove. Oh yeah, and then those hot springs again. What did I bonk? There's nothing there. I might start learning mini ninjas. I don't know if you guys were here when I was discussing that. If I can find a copy of it. I don't think it's on the PS3 network. Hey, Chrono Crosser, what's going on, boss? So right here, earlier on we got Stanley a bug, so that he would fix a house, and now we have to go get him the female version of that bug, so that they can mate. Ooh, I didn't see a prairie dog. Wow. So I didn't lose 30 seconds to the prairie dog menuing right there. It's weird. I'm sure that I'll have to see it later. Mini Ninjas is on Steam. Yeah. See, I would rather do it on the PlayStation. I didn't even look if the PC is the fastest way to run it. Maybe that's what deterred me in the past. Ideally, it would be... My ideal game right now would be like a digital download PS3 title. Because I have like this souped up PS3 and everything. Or a PS1 title, because I have the 90K. Man, I bonked on everything right there. That's bad. Yakuza 3 and 4? Aren't those like brawlers or something like that? Or are those actual RPGs? I literally have Dark Cloud and Rogue Galaxy. I have Chrono Cross, Parasite Eve 2, Final Fantasy Tactics. And there's a lot of games I have that I just need to learn the speedrun for and quit being so picky, but I don't know. If I'm willing to dedicate like multiple hours to something, I just feel like I have to be like committed to it, you know what I mean? I gotta feel like doing it. I don't want it to feel like a chore. Ah, fuck. Okay, thank you. I don't need the hot stone though. That's what I need. Yay. PC has the top 5 times for mini ninjas, Instagram. Because that sucks. Rogue Galaxy is a good game. Yeah, I watched the speedrun for it. It looks awesome. It looks so cool. Like, to the point where I actually want to play it casually, but I don't like playing games casually if I want to learn the speedrun for them.
So I'm going to lose a little bit of time here, maybe like 15 to 20 seconds on the split between all the screwing up that I did. Damn it. Well, that means Mini Ninjas is probably out then. It's a bummer. So I lost 18, 20 seconds roughly. That's fine. I think for Sunshine, he did it. He split when he was coming out of the house. At least the good timing begins on the first movement and ends with the final blow to the boss. Yeah, see, that sounds nice. I like that. Last hit on the last enemy. That's how everything should be timed. Unless there's like serious gameplay. Like, because like Parasite Eve, obviously you couldn't do that because there's actual gameplay still after that. So, but Parasite Eve, it should be, we should time after we leave the boat. But we don't because of the in-game time situation. But that's a unique circumstance. These loads be killing me. But like this game, there's no reason at all that we should split so late in this game for the final split. Doesn't make any sense. It's just mashing. And cutscenes. Fucking kidding me. And see, it's longer than that. That's like, I think the credits alone are almost exactly 8 minutes. Then you have to wait another 20 seconds after the last credit is shown to then skip the tutorial and get to the save prompt to input the last command. So that's 8 minutes and 20-something seconds right there. Yeah, from the moment you enter the ship, it's almost 18 minutes left. So the ship takes roughly like 3 or 4 minutes. So yeah, there's a lot of fucking time left in Parasite Eve. At the end of the game, for no reason. I guess there is reason for it, but it makes it really, really sucky when I try to submit it to a marathon. And nobody wants to sit there and watch 15 minutes of something not be played for the final split. Yeah, it is nice kind of decompressing right there. Because I just sit there and I mash and I chill. And I watch the credits and I talk to chat. So this next split, I can either save or lose time depending on RNG on the swordfish. And RNG on, no, that's it. Just the swordfish. The first try swordfish would be really nice. Don't do this to me. Come on! You gotta be fucking kidding me. So that's probably 10 seconds of loss. Augusta, Dolphin Cove. Throw a rock. Oh, yeah. Gotta go throw a rock at that bird real quick.
Yeah, I'm definitely losing time right here. I don't see how I finished these next two in that much time. He must have had an incredible split or something. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that segment and see what he did different. So I would have to finish this and that whole quest line in the next like 4 minutes to stay on similar pace. Where's the rock? No. Oh shit, I almost knocked over my spoon. Tripped me out a little bit. Oh, maybe I can. That was a pretty fast little segment right there. What is this 30-second load about right here? Feel like it's raining. Don't worry, we can just stop the rain. That's something we do. We have the power to do as cats. All it takes is a special flower that has to be put in a shrine. I actually think I get put outside that. Nope. So can I do this in 2.5 minutes? I don't know. That's a lot of stuff to do. First try swordfish, maybe. Oh, fuck. Missed. I have to do it in 2 minutes in order to maintain my pace. I imagine we'll probably lose 20 seconds, though, because of that extra cutscene I took and screwing some stuff up. But right here, I have to make absolutely sure that I fish. What's my stream schedule? Well, this week I have, like, no work because they're making me use all, like, my vacation days. So I've been streaming a lot this week. Otherwise, it's usually, like, real sporadic, and I don't have anything that's, like, set enough for me to be able to tell you. It's usually like nights on weekdays, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so don't dig, don't dig, don't dig, don't dig, don't dig. Go fish, go fish, go fish, go fish.
First try swordfish. Let's go, please. It could be a swordfish. It's the same size. Come on, dude. This is a really, really uncooperative fish. Got it. Please be a swordfish. Nice. Hell yeah. Gotta go to sleep. Gotta work. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for stopping in. You have a good one as well. Go to Tail Heights via Lappy Lake, so I gotta swim. I'm losing a lot of time to loads already. And a couple screw-ups for sure. Pretty sure I smashed right here. Talk to this dude. Not bad though. Doing alright. I think I can maintain this pace to an extent. Cool. You lose a lot of time when you get into the water like that, man. Damn it. There we go. Windmill, go to kneel at the windmill through the convoluted path. Yeah. So we're getting to the tail end of things. The latter half moves a lot more quickly. See, I know the Wii doesn't deal with shit like this. Gotta make sure I don't bonk. This is like a really bad path to bonk on. Oh yeah, there we go. I like how there's like snakes and a gorilla. Like those two types of animals don't even belong in the same areas. What did I bonk on? What the fuck? Ah. Go to Warren and DC. I hate going to Warren, man. He's so far away. He's so rude. He's very condescending. Because he's a bug expert. Bug expert. Yeah, congratulations. What an achievement. Of all the things in the world I would kill to be an expert in, you chose bugs. Pray I don't see any prairie dogs. Oh, fuck me. Shouldn't have said it. Stupid prairie dogs. I don't know what triggers that. Like, I don't know what the prairie dogs actually even look like. They're like the windmill is covered in vines. The only way to get rid of said vines is to find a bug that will eat those vines. Is that what they're called? Bug experts? Entomologists? Learn something new every day. I just know that we did like some serious bug science when we started a garden in an effort to plant bugs that would then eat the bugs we were trying to fend off or would like drive them away or whatever. It was like bug war, man. It was nuts. Insect, okay. Got him. No, what? Hey, got him. Yeah, that snake was being a real McAsshole. Know entirely too many words. Hey, man. You can never know too much of stuff in general, regardless of how fringe or obscure it might be. It's always good to know things. So I didn't do a whole lot of screwing up this split. So we'll see how much time I actually end up losing. Just, it'll be almost entirely till loads. And depending on, I can probably just tell whether or not I'm going to need, whether I'm even going to be able to do it. Yeah, already losing time. Sometimes they're just too verbose and loquacious. It's better than being some other things I've been called in my life, so no worries. So the reason I know what loquacious means is because in Final Fantasy XI there was actually an earring called the loquacious earring. It was really good. And one day I was like, what the fuck does that even mean? So I went and Googled it, and I learned. So that word will forever stick in my mind every time I see it. Hella good earring too, though. Give you 30 MP and fast cast. It was a must for any mage. Well, red mage, white mage, scholar, summoner. Anything that wasn't black mage. Hoo-wee! Best learning reason ever. Yeah, there's a lot of things I learned from that game, actually, that I had to, like, look up because I didn't know what they meant. I was young. I was only, like, 13 or 14, so a lot of it was lost on me as far as the vocabulary was concerned. I gotta go all the way to Lappy Lake, get across, get the water crystal. How the hell is that gonna happen in 8 minutes? How did he do that in 10 minutes? I guess the water crystal was pretty quick, but even still. I got 5 minutes to do the rest of this, get the mirror, and go to the water temple and get the water crystal. And I should be 2 minutes ahead of that, so that's weird. Sus a little bit. Nice. Then again, it's all kind of irrelevant. All that matters is the end, the very, very last time anyways. The splits are kind of meaningless. So that's the swordfish right there, made a big difference. Like, that lighthouse was literally, like, ripped to pieces. And all that it took to fix it was lighthouse fuel? I don't think so. I think it was going to take, like, cement and, like, a contracting company, like, actual equipment. Lighthouse fuel, turning it on doesn't just make the thing rebuild itself. I don't know. This is an Age of Empires. Duct tape, yeah.
The laser car. I'm saying, dude. This is just not a real game. I mean, it's just so detached from reality. I just can't. How can anybody play a game that's just so obviously fake? You know what I mean? This did a really bad job making it realistic. My immersion. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Fucking damn it. That was a really good line. Good job, Carrie. I think I might split early though. I don't know where he split, so can't agree to the accuracy of it. I might still actually be losing time, but woohoo! Pretty sure I took a right, an immediate right, and then straight to get to the fire temple. Yeah. Push the second boulder. Yeah, I remember this one now. Pretty much remember the rest of this. Just without having to look at the notes. Piss off, mate. Why is Percy dressed exactly like Stanley? Like they look exactly the same. Should have just made it Stanley too. Like they were both Stanley. And I'd be like, wow, Stanley just knows shit. You know what I mean? This guy lives here? It seems like it sucks. Wait, we're in the wrong way, damn it. Nice. So I picked that up before the bat could actually stop me. You can steal. Yeah. So this cat is like, yo, you need to go get Komodo dragon skin and brass wire so that we can make an outfit that will allow you to resist the heat. So you literally just go meow at the Komodo dragon and the skin comes off, bro. And then you, with, I imagine, wire, just strap it to yourself. I don't know how that happens. You made a flame retardant suit. Like, that's all it took. You can steal a Komodo dragon skin like that. Just doesn't even matter, man. As long as I don't bonk on anything here, I should be in good shape. I think if I bonk and I slow down too much, it requires me to, I'll die because I'll get overheated. Yeah, well, like the very end boss fight in this, we have to meow to do damage. It's really strange. To like a magic wolf. I'm pretty sure of all the things that does damage to this guy, it's not gonna be that. These are good splits, but again, I don't know how accurate they are. Yeah, it's true. I mean, cats, it's possible. It's a real thing. Cats do create issues. They do create stress and pain. Cataclysm, what's going on, dude? It's good to see you, man. How you doing today? Doing some Ni no Kuni runs yet, or what? Some no Kunya? Fuck. How's your... You've been working on what? Yoshi's Island, right? Yeah, I feel you, I feel you. Lots of new shit in the Ni no Kuni run, that's for sure. How's Yoshi's Island been treating you, though? I know you've been dealing with that for a while. Trying to fix my problem with my capture card? Oh, God. I feel your pain on that one, man.
Oops, wrong way. You'll never forget about that no Cunha thing. Nah, I will. I will never forget about it. The shit is so funny to me. Been running, what, 4 years ago? You ran Nino Kuni 4 years ago? Or you've been running Yoshi's Island for 4 years? Either way, I feel sorry. Dolphin Cove. Oh yeah, I gotta get the coconut. Oh, Nino Kuni 4 years ago. Yeah, that's right, that's right. Yeah, that was like... Did you have a time up before OK put a time up? Or were you right around the same time period? Left, right, right. Right, left. Oh, did you put up a time? Was your first run put up before OK was? Or who had the first time on the leaderboard? Was it you or OK? Because I know that you were both like 4 years ago. OK was first? Okay. Penguins, Lils. Left. Right. Right. Left. Right. Right. My PB is so garbage, I feel ashamed to put it on the leaderboard. I don't feel ashamed, man. It's not that bad. That was before like a route and stuff existed, man. You can't be that hard on yourself. Yo, how am I losing so much time to this split already? That feels way fucking janky. He must have been splitting a lot later than me or something. I don't understand. Yeah, what the fuck? There's no way he got to the cat that fast. This is some bullshit, dude. I'm about to get tilted. Now I'm gonna be splitting red, no doubt. Like, absolutely. How's that possible? So yeah, it might just not be doable on this PlayStation thing, because I haven't made any mistakes. Three-minute loss, yeah, I don't understand. Maybe when I copied down those splits, something is off about them. I might have copied it down wrong. It might have been a 148 or something like that, and I accidentally typed in 143. So I'm just gonna skip this split because it's just not possible to go there in 3 minutes. Like I've done everything perfectly as far as like the movement and stuff like that. So it must have been like a 148, and I accidentally wrote it down wrong when I copied the splits over. Hey Isagrim, are you still listening? Let's hope it was a 48 split. Yeah, I agree. Already looking? Okay, thank you. Appreciate you. If this is a 48, that would make more sense. I'd believe it. But if it's not, then there's something he's doing that I'm not doing that I need to have done. Yeah, so that's where I would split. So that would make sense if it was a 148. 149. Oh, okay, okay. Weird. Why did I put what I put? It was getting me tilted as hell, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. That didn't even look like it. I figured a 3 and an 8 look similar, so maybe that's why, but I don't know. I screwed something up. Okay, now to go throw rocks at tornadoes. I think he probably split at the end of that conversation, though, and I split at the beginning. But we'll see once it comes down to the last boss fight. Are you fucking kidding me? Piss off, mate. Where are the rocks? Where are the rocks? There's one. So we're gonna go through this tornado first. I don't know how far away I can throw these rocks. Then my browser crashes. Welcome back, welcome back. Thanks for it. Yeah, I really do appreciate you looking though. I was getting I started to sweat a little bit. I was like, well, how is that possible? I lose all that time. Because like I started losing time when I split the last split, like the split before it. So I was like, how is that even possible? What the hell is that about? So I was about to just reset and be like, fuck this game. This game's stupid. And he's on some like gung-ho Wii magic that makes you save 12 minutes. Yeah, I appreciate you. Always count on you. You're my homie. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to remember what I do here. I know how to do the fights. I'm just trying to remember what I do to commence the fights. I think I just go into this door up here. Lily, best homie. Best homie NA. Best homie Australia. Alrighty, getting to the nitty gritty. Hurry up, game, and load. Fuck. You kidding me? Hurry up and find another rock. Oh, what? It threw the rock right past him. Yes. He threw the rock right past him, man. It was right in front of him. I couldn't have been any closer. What the fuck was that? What the hell is happening? What is this? What is this? I can't hit him! Oh, I'm gonna be so tilted if this is how this turns out. Yo, did I seriously glitch him?
Oh, okay, cool. Boss been practicing out of bounds strats. Yo, this fight was so clean earlier. I had it figured out. I'm actually gonna wait and hit him from the side. Are you fucking kidding me? This is a joke. This is a joke. There we go. That should be it. Alright. That was some bullshit, yo. That was some bullshit. That was some bullshit. He like glitched out of bounds. More than Zodiac, harder than Zodiac confirmed. Alright, that should be fine. There's no way I lost that much time. I lost it probably like a minute though. That sucks. Could have been a way better PB. That's gonna tilt me now because in my mind I'll be like, this stupid ass. Okay, cool. Here's my Parasite Eve mashing. That was like 5 hits where he fell out of bounds. And I couldn't get to him. And then like, oh yeah, that was dumb. That was dumb as hell. That should be a free world record though. I don't think there's any way I'll lose that much time. Seems like you had a similar problem with the wolf pack popped back up straight away on his video. That's weird. See, I didn't miss a lot. The issue was that he just kept, as soon as I hit him, he just went overboard. It requires your full attention. I think it's wrong to speedrun this game. It requires your full undivided attention to bask in its glory. Look how just ruined that cat is. That's your mom. The cat that looks like Schoolboy Q. And she just looks devastated, like, oh my child. And then, ah! Oh my god, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Come on. You caught up a good few seconds on mashing, really? Alright, get ready to split. This is free. This is fucking free. Damn, I could have saved even more time had I had that fight gone well. There it is! There it is! There it is! Wow! Petz Catz 2, bitch. Petz Catz 2. There it is! Yay! So I could have even saved more time, because I lost more time than that. Yes! Yes! So yeah, the Magic Cat 2 split was actually a little busted. I should have. That was supposed to be a 149 or whatever. That's where I started to save a lot of time. The water, fire, and ice, which were my weakest at the start of today when I started running today, ended up being my fastest. That's where I made up a lot of my time. Magic Cat 2, I made up a lot of time. Dragon, I made up a lot of time. And then I could have made up like a whole nother... I could have been like 430 ahead had that dogfight go as good as it did the first time, where it was just perfect. But that was weird, man. He just fell off the side of the earth, and he kept doing it. And then he would come hit me, and I couldn't stop him. Thank you so much. Thank you, Shizio, Cataclysm. Good to see y'all. Appreciate the GGs. Oh, man. Good.
Good, good, good.